Hey, it's Isaac again. Wanted to come on here and talk about the law of attraction or manifestation. I know this is a topic that has been going on for several years. It's hot on YouTube and on the internet. And so I wanted to share a little bit of the story that I have experienced from using the law of attraction or manifestation, if you will. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you just a background on my life and where I'd come from and where I am today and where I'm headed towards in the future. So like I'd mentioned in my first videos, that I was addicted to drugs and I was homeless and was living just a life of chaos and meaningless, and I had no purpose, I had no vision for my life. And I made a decision to get clean and go into a rehab and get my life together. So fast forward a little bit more, I remember finding myself in my brother's home. I was living with my brother at the time, and I remember finding myself in my brother's home, sitting on my bed and questioning my life and my existence. And, I was really just struggling with purpose and vision for my life. And I was praying to God and asking God to help me and guide me to give me a vision of where He wanted me to be. And so I think around that same time, I was searching, a bunch of questions on YouTube, and somehow, some way through the search about purpose, I remember stumbling across, it could have been either a Will Smith video at the time or Tony Robbins video, but I remember I started watching these videos daily, and this is how I met my mentor. But let me tell you that I must have found my mentor's video must have popped up on one of the side, I don't know what it's called, but I think it was one of his the video, how it's explained what it's about, building relationships or what have you, that I had clicked on. And I think what it interested me was that I was looking to build meaningful relationships, friendships with people, because, coming from drug addiction and isolation and homelessness and just a life of chaos, I didn't have a whole lot of friends. And so I was struggling with finding these people that have common interests, common goals, and, trying to elevate and improve my life every day. So I clicked on his video, and he talked about relationship building and what it is to be a friend, how important it is to stay connected with people in a special way. And so those ideas really interested me because of where I had come from. And so I started watching a lot more of my lost the word, but my mentor, my then mentor over the computer, and just studying his videos, listening to his ideas and his visions and the things that he shared, the life experiences that he had gone through. And then I found out that he wrote a book. He wrote a book called Beach Money. So I ended up ordering the book. I don't have the book with me because I'm actually in my home in Arizona, and most of my reading material is back in California, my home in California. But I ordered this book, Beach Money. I read the book, and he talked about the idea of making money from the beach. I'm not going to give you a whole lot to it, and I'm not getting paid for talking about the book or anything. I don't receive anything from that, except that the information was valuable to me, and it helped me create a bigger vision for my life. So I read the book, and then I found he had another book, and I read that book as well. And I watched all of his videos with all the people that had interviewed him, and I studied this guy like every day and night, every day. So kind of fast forward a little bit. at that time, YouTube was still pretty popular. I don't think Instagram had really hit its mark at that time. But I had a friend who had posted, and to this day, I don't even remember what the post was about, but had posted something from her home in Santa Monica, California. And I gave the picture or the post a like and a comment, and somebody from New Mexico who I didn't know, never met, and we weren't even friends on Facebook, had liked my comment and had added to my comment and it just went on and on. The engagement between him and I had continued, and so I took the message privately and I said, hey, I'm Isaac, I'm from California, and I just want to say hello, introduce myself. I really appreciate your comment and to the post, and so is a good friend of mine. And he said, oh, that's amazing, what a coincidence, because she's a great friend of mine as well. So that was really how that started. So him and I became friends, and over the next year we developed a pretty good friendship. We talked once in a while on the phone, we messaged each other once in a while. He sent me a card and some brownies for my birthday, and sent me a Christmas card. And when he saw that I was doing great stuff on Facebook and through my post, he would usually comment, like and share the post. So one day we get to talking, him and I, and his name is Tommy. So Tommy and I get to talking, and he tells me, hey, I know you're in California. I don't know how far you are from Los Angeles to San Diego. I said, well, I'm not that far, maybe a couple hours, depending on what time of the day I'm driving. So he said, my business, my company is having a big event over there in San Diego, and if you're available, no, actually, before that happened, his company was having a big event in Las Vegas, and I had told him, I said, I'm about 3 to 4 hours, give or take, from Las Vegas, and the event was only a one Saturday morning, afternoon event. I said, I'm pretty busy at that time. So he said, hey, another time he had called and asked, how far are you from San Diego? I told him I'm not that far, and then he said, you should go check out this video. You meet a lot of great people with, visionaries, people who are great strategists and who are just doing amazing things for themselves and for other people. So that idea really interested me because I wanted to do more with my life, and I also wanted to give back more to the people that were in my life. So I show up to the event on a Saturday morning in San Diego. I don't know anybody, mind you, and I get there super early. I'm in line, and I tell the people at the table, the registration table, hey, my name is Isaac. I'm here for this event. I don't know what it is. I'm here because a friend that I know from New Mexico has asked me to come out and check out the event. He said there's going to be great things going on here, but I don't know. I'm just here. They said, hey, Isaac, welcome. Come on in. Get yourself a name tag. Come inside. You're going to have a lot of fun today. You're going to meet a lot of amazing people. So I was excited. I was nervous and I was excited. I go in the event. It was at a hotel. I go in the event and I meet some guy there. I didn't even know who the guy's name was. And he gets to talking with me, and he's asking me a bunch of questions, and he's trying to get to know who I am. And then he tells me, hey, have you met Jordan? And I was like, no, you're the first guy that I've met. He's like, I've got to introduce you to Jordan. He's a super cool guy. He's a lot of fun. He's got great energy. You'll love him. I said, great, let's meet Jordan. And so we walk over, and there's a crowd of people, and I do not see who this Jordan guy is. Walk over, and so they kind of make room, and we get through to the circle. Inside the circle, this guy says, hey, Jordan. He's like, oh, hey, how's it going? They shake hands, hug each other, they start talking between them, amongst themselves. And he's like, anyways, I want to introduce you to Isaac. It's his first time here. He's from Los Angeles and he's super excited to be here. And so I just wanted him to meet you. And then Jordan looks over and he says, hey, Isaac, how's it going? You're from LA. How long have you been in LA? Asking me a bunch of questions. And I like the guy's energy. I like the room's energy. Everybody's excited, happy, and just full of just great, positive, uplifting energy. And Jordan's asking me a lot of questions. So then I start to think about it, and I said, excuse me, are you Jordan Adler? And he said, yeah, I'm Jordan Adler. And I said, man, I've read all your books. I have you on YouTube, and I've studied all your material, and wow, this is like a coincidence. He's like, that's great. He's like, well, what got you interested in looking at my videos, and how long have you been in the personal development area? And it was just a great time. Well, let me tell you that after that meet, him and I became great friends. We have traveled all over the U.S. together, been at different seminars, different conventions and workshops, and hung out in different places. Went to his home up in Jerome, Arizona. I've read all of his books, and he's just been a phenomenal friend and personal mentor of mine. So at this point, he's very busy. I'm very busy. We don't talk a lot. Once in a while, we'll message each other. But without fail, this guy never misses my birthday. Never misses a holiday. This is Jordan right here. And so find a way to stay in touch with people in a very special way. It helps build your friends and keep your friends. They'll feel appreciated. They'll love you. They will be open for you in anything that you need to be done. It's just a beautiful way. I'm always reminded when he sends me a card that what had led me to that experience to where I am today. Now I have a thriving business here in Arizona. I have a business still that's thriving in Los Angeles. Because I took the steps to listen and learn and be coachable and to have a mentor. And that is the law of attraction happening in my life. There's a lot more to the story, but I just wanted to shrink it down. So let me ask you, what are you doing to attract the things that you want to attract in your life? What are you manifesting for yourself? That is just one area for me that I have attracted what I've wanted in my life, in a personal mentor, a coach, a friend. I have other stories that are for another time. I hope that you stay tuned and you click subscribe and share. Give me some love there. Comment, let me know what are some of the things that you are attracting or want to attract. And if there's anything I can do to be of assistance to you, I definitely will, because that's what we do to grow. We help each other. And so thank you for watching my video. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Take care.